Today, we're looking at something that really makes you rethink what a light fixture can be. It's the Artpad Marble Pendant Chandelier, and it really gets you wondering, when does a lamp stop being just a lamp and, become actual art?
So let's just start with a question I think a lot of us can relate to. Have you ever spent weeks, maybe even months, getting your space just right? You pick out the perfect furniture, the perfect colors, and then you're stuck with lighting that's just there. I mean, it turns on, sure, but it doesn't really do anything for you. And that's the struggle, right? You're looking for that one piece that has that high-end designer feel, but still works for your everyday life. And so often, you just have to compromise. You end up picking something that fills a space instead of something that actually brings your vision to life. I mean, this slide really lays it all out. On one hand, you've got the stuff that works, but you'll forget about it tomorrow. It's mass-produced, it's bland, and on the other hand, you have a true statement piece, something that elevates the entire room, something that feels like it belongs in a gallery. It's just a completely different way of thinking about light.
Okay, so if generic lighting is the problem, then what's the answer? Well, let's dive into a fixture that was designed to be that exact solution, an artistic approach to just lighting up a room.
And this is the key. You have to kind of shift your thinking here. We are way past the idea of just a simple light bulb hanging from the ceiling. We're talking about a carefully crafted piece of art, a sculpture made of light and stone that's meant to completely change the feel of a room. At the core of this whole thing is this idea of French luxury design. Now, that doesn't just mean it's fancy for the sake of being fancy. It's all about this really delicate balance, mixing that timeless, classic elegance of old-world materials with a clean, modern style that feels right at home in a 21st century space. And the way they pull this off is through this incredible combination of elements. It's right here. This is where nature meets innovation. You've got raw, natural beauty fused with some seriously modern tech. All right, first, let's talk about the star of the show, genuine marble. For centuries, this stuff has been the symbol of art and permanence, from ancient statues to huge, grand buildings. And we're not talking about some fake look-alike material here. This is the real deal. And honestly, it's what gives this fixture its soul. And this is exactly why using real marble is such a big deal. Because it's a natural stone, every single one of these chandeliers is completely unique. The lines, the patterns you see, that's a signature from the earth. There's no way to fake that. And that's what gives a room this instant layer of real, authentic artistry. Now, for the other side of the coin, the innovation. Built right into that ancient, beautiful marble is cutting-edge LED technology. So you can be sure this thing performs just as good as it looks. This is where beauty meets brains, right? You get this warm, brilliant glow, not that harsh, weird light from older LEDs. The colors in your room will actually look like they're supposed to. And it's super efficient, which is great for the planet and your electricity bill. Plus, these things last for thousands of hours, so you can pretty much forget about ever having to change a light bulb again. Okay, so we've established it's beautiful and it's smart. But the big question is, where do you put it? Well, you might be surprised at just how versatile a piece of art like this can be. And this is where it gets really fun. Just picture it hanging over your dining table. Suddenly, it's not just lighting your dinner, it's the center of the conversation. Or in a living room, it's that one luxurious piece that pulls the entire design together. It can even bring this really sophisticated, calm vibe to a master bedroom. And if you have a bigger space, like a villa or a loft, it goes from being an accent to a bold, unforgettable statement. So when you put all these pieces together, what do you really have? It's more than just something you buy for your house today. It's about making a statement that lasts. Let's just break it down real simple. Each part delivers something special. The natural marble, that gives you that one-of-a-kind beauty we talked about. The French design, that means it's elegant and timeless. It's never going to go out of style. And the LED tech inside, that gives you modern efficiency and beautiful light. It all comes together in this one perfect package. Look, this isn't some trendy thing that's going to feel dated in a couple of years. Because it's made with classic materials and has such a thoughtful design, it's really an investment. It's something that will still be a beautiful feature in your home, getting compliments for years and years to come. And that's really what this is all about. You're not just buying a light fixture. You're investing in an atmosphere. One that feels sophisticated, comfortable, and just effortlessly luxurious. Which kind of brings us full circle. Every really great room has that one thing that catches your eye and sets the whole tone. So the question this chandelier leaves us with is, what's yours